Welcome to the Ask Jordan podcast, answering your questions about selling on Amazon. Now, he's a best-selling author, but he kicked his first-grade teacher in the shins last year. From Long Island, New York, here's your host, Jordan Malik.
Hi, listeners. This is Jordan Malik. You're listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. This is our 27th episode. Thank you so much for making me part of your day. It's an honor that you had so many choices of what to watch, what to listen to. And today you're listening to me, and I'm extremely happy to be here with you. I hope that you're healthy and happy and having a great time out there. Every episode, if you're joining us for the first time, we answer one question from you about selling on Amazon. If you've missed any of our previous podcasts, you can go to askjordan.net. And you'll be able to instantly download them or see them in iTunes or see the YouTube versions of these as well. If you hear me mention a URL in this podcast and you're unsure what I said, you can just go to askjordan.net, find the corresponding episode, scroll down the page. This is episode number 27, and you'll see the URLs there. You can get 7 of my best-selling ebooks if your question is answered on this podcast. So at the end of this podcast, in just a few minutes, I'm going to tell you exactly how. I also want to let you know that I have a lot of videos on YouTube that cover a lot of different subjects about selling on Amazon. You can go to jordanmalik.com and scroll down to the YouTube icon and click on the YouTube icon to get to my YouTube channel. And you'll see some of the AskJordan.net episodes are on there, but there's also a lot of videos about how and what to sell on Amazon. Today our message is from Jim. Go ahead, Jim.
Hi, Jordan. My name is Jim Herbeck. I can be found on Twitter at Elemental Unity. I am a new FBA seller, having only done one shipment so far. I really think I screwed up on my new sourcing item, which is different variations of a brand name canned good. I don't have a smartphone, so it's kind of hard for me to source things, but I'm doing online arbitrage, or not online, store arbitrage. So I've been using my couponing skills to help me out a lot. I got a bunch of cans of a different variation of this canned good that sell for a medium price of about $1.25, and I got them for about 30 cents a piece. Most of them are still almost all the variations are ranked under 50,000. Here's where I'm running into a little trouble. I have found different multi-packs on Amazon, and for the majority of them, Amazon is the only FBA seller in this. Besides this reason, I think there's if I kept them in the 24 count, it is considered an oversized item. And they're going to cost pretty much to ship, since I can only send out 2 24 packs if I do keep it in a 24 pack in a box, since that will equivalently be. I can easily take them to a farmer's market and sell them along with a lot of my other coupon goods and spend a day doing that. But I don't really feel that's where my time is well spent there. I don't want to trade the time doing that. Should I send them in anyway, even considering the things I just told you? I would really your consideration and your help with this. Thanks for your time, and expect a great iTunes review from me. Thanks, and have a good day.
Jim, it sounds like you've got yourself a little bit of a dilemma there. First, you said you just started selling via FBA. So if you're calling this a mistake, I call it a learning experience. And if you're calling this a mistake, you're making your mistakes early on, which is very good. And that's all right. And also, I admire that you are using coupons to find discounted items, which is overall a very good strategy. And anybody else who wants to learn about using coupons to buy products so you can get a much lower price and then sell them on Amazon FBA for a much bigger profit, I have a course for you. It's the only course I recommend on couponing for reselling, and it's at bit.ly/couponjm. bit.ly/couponjm, all lowercase. bit.ly/coupon and the letters JM, as in Michael, at the very end. And the reason why I mention it is not to sell you on something. It's not my course. I do receive an affiliate commission if you buy it. through that link. But it's because people are going to be asking, well, I want to learn how to do couponing too, and it's not something that you just find a web page on. It's actually something that's very structured and very profitable, and that course will help you do that. Jim, to answer your question, my overall advice is to cut your losses, if any, and not send them in. I don't know, you've got 100 cans of the stuff. If according to your calculations, you paid $30. I've thrown out or donated products that I purchased for significantly more money. Candy, for instance, I buy candy during certain holidays. I'll buy them discounted when the stores start discounting their holiday-themed candy, whether it's Easter or Christmas or whatever. I will buy cartloads of it, and you're at a gamble on some of this stuff because it's the end of the spring, for instance, the end of Easter, the date for Amazon banning meltable products in their warehouses over the spring and summer is happening. So I think May 1st, from May 1st through August, the end of August or the end of September, no meltable products, including chocolate. If they receive chocolate from you, they'll either dispose of it or have it returned to you at your expense. So I've actually had to dispose of candy that was even merchant fulfilled that I ship from home. I've had to throw out, $40, $50 of candy at a time. My margin on the stuff that does sell is so high that I don't take a loss. The stuff that does sell successfully, or the non-meltable candy, is so high that I don't take a huge loss, but it's a loss, and that's part of doing business. Is you have to get rid of some of your inventory every now and then. To me, because of the price difference, I mean, if you paid 10 cents a can, then I can understand the financial incentive for you to bundle the 24 packs and go through all that process of bundling the 24 packages and then shipping them. And the shipping, of course, like you said, is going to be high or higher to ship them to the Amazon FBA warehouse because of the weight. But it sounds like it's an awful lot of muscle and not enough profit margin for you to go through that process for what you paid and what it's being sold for. I do find it peculiar that Amazon is the only seller. I wonder why. Could it be a restricted brand? Amazon has some restrictions on brands where they don't let third-party sellers sell certain brands. But it doesn't matter. To me, it sounds like an awful lot of work and not enough profit margin. And as a business owner, you have to start thinking about, okay, when do you just abandon something and call it a day? Because it's already preoccupying your mind to a state where you're probably, the total amount of time that you've spent thinking about this is probably already totaled in the several hours. And you could have spent all that time, say, sourcing products online, or finding different products to source in your area, or going to a library sale or whatever. So I highly suggest that you just cut your losses. You bring it to your farmer's market, donate it to a food pantry. You spent $30. Yeah, it's not, believe me, that is not a huge loss. I've lost a lot more than $30 in one blow. And it's a learning experience, and you're getting to learn this early. One resource for you, Jim, if you want to source, you said you don't have a phone scanner and you want to source products and without a phone scanner, meaning an app for your phone, I suggest that you explore the concept of sourcing products online. I have some free resources for you at jordanmalik.com/OSA, jordanmalik.com/OSA. If you couldn't hear that link too well, just go to askjordan.net, look for episode 27. The link will be there. There's a lot of free resources there and one paid guide that will help you kind of dominate online sourcing. So you don't have to leave your house. You don't need a scanner. And it'll give you a good idea of what to source and where to find it. So, Jim, I hope that answered your question. Good luck. I hope your canned products sell. And if they don't sell, happy eating. Anyway, Jim gets 7 of my best-selling ebooks about selling on Amazon and eBay. They're worth well over $75 total. So, Jim, please contact me at askjordan.net and click on the little envelope icon in the upper right-hand corner, right underneath the Contact Me. Send me an email so I know where to send the ebooks to. If you, the listener, have a question about selling on Amazon you'd like answered, go to AskJordan.net or call 516-619 online. That's 516-619-6654. If I pick your question to answer, you'll get 7 of my best-selling ebooks, a total price where everyone else is over $75. And you get to hear your voice on my podcast. While you're there, please subscribe to my free newsletter for Amazon and eBay sellers. I give away a ton of ideas, strategies, examples of what to sell, etc. Just go to AskJordan.net, scroll down on the right-hand side, you'll see the sign-up form for my newsletter. Thank you for listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. We'll see you again in our next episode.